Hey y'all, I hope you're having a great day. I am going to show you in this video how to mix some really pretty pink colors. And I'm working on some ideas for a tutorial. It's going to be something that's going to be free for anyone. I think I'm going to call it Love Letters. And we're going to paint some little Valentine envelopes full of florals. So I've got this one as an example that I've done, and I've also got this one. So one done on landscape, one portrait. These are on paper, but if you notice, there's a subtle difference in the pinks of these flowers, the main flowers, the showstoppers. And so I thought that it would be fun to just show you how to mix up a couple of different pinks so you can be ready for this free little workshop that I'm going to do. We're going to have it on my Facebook page, my public page, on February the 6th and February the 7th. So we're going to do like some initial flowers. I'll show you how to paint some of these flowers, and then we'll do that on the first day of the tutorial workshop, and then on the second day we'll just put it all together. And some of these flowers are going to be a little bit more complicated than others. I'm going to give you some choices. I'm going to let you choose what flowers you want to put in your love letter, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. So today we're going to mix up some pink, and of course, you could just use pink right out of the tube. This is quinacridone red. Any kind of red mixed with white is going to give you a pink. But sometimes, most of the time, straight out of the tube mixed with white is going to be some powerful stuff. And I like to paint with more muted, more natural, organic colors. So let's turn the camera around. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, I got it turned around. We are going to find a page in my sketchbook that I can use. Let's just go here. All right, for the tutorial, we're gonna do some pink roses, and I'm gonna show you how to paint a pink peony. Like this, roses like this, and this one has 3 smaller roses like that. But all of these are done with a certain, well, 2 different pink mixtures is what I'm trying to say. So I'm using quinacridone red, and I'm going to show you, I'm just going to give you some little samples to show you what happens when we mix just the quinacridone red with some white. It's almost hot pink. It is very bright, and you may like that, and that is totally fine. You could just mix those 2 together and get a bright, pretty pink. But if you're like me and you would rather have a little more toned down color, you could mix a little bit of brown. This is burnt umber. So these flowers in this one, that pink is created using the quinacridone red and a little bit of burnt umber. And that just pulls that color down a little bit. See that? Let's mix some white in there. It just makes a really pretty muted pink. Now sometimes it may be a little too flat. So depending on what your tastes are, you may want to, instead of using the burnt umber, use burnt sienna. So this is my favorite pink mixture. If you use some burnt sienna and some quinacridone red, first I'm gonna just give it the full color here without mixing any white in there. And now let's mix some white. Maybe a little more red. And that is just a beautiful, beautiful pink color, in my opinion. Let's mix some white. So you can see the difference there. And this is the pure quinacridone in white. This is the burnt umber quinacridone red and white. And this is the burnt sienna with quinacridone red and the white added. So I would, if I were you, before we get started with the tutorial that's coming up February 6th and 7th, I would get out my paint, mix up some pinks, and see what your favorite is. Of course, you can use alizarin crimson, you can use any red will work. But if you mix red with white, it's gonna give you something different depending on what red you're using. These are my favorites to mix together with white and get a really pretty pink color. So I hope you're gonna join me, and we're gonna paint these love letters in pinks and some yellows. And I will be giving you all that information of the upcoming free workshop very soon. And I'll see you guys later.